I have a great tip for you to help you streamline your schedule and to find more time in your day. It's one of those musts when I feel like my to-do list is just overflowing and I get stressed out. Now, this is a must for my clients who routinely share that they don't have enough time to consistently exercise or make healthy meals or really take any other healthy action for permanent weight loss. But here's my favorite payoff for this action that I'm going to share with you so that you can find more time in your schedule for healthy actions. If you try this approach for just 1 to 2 weeks consistently, you will notice you have more free time for all the other priorities in your life too, like time for family, time for self-care, even time to focus on more fun. I'm Kristen Tinker, food addiction and weight loss expert. One of the biggest obstacles my clients face is that stress that results from not having enough time to prepare healthy meals, to work out, and to practice consistent self-care. This issue of stress from not having enough time to get things done in the day can totally derail your health and even the way that you think of yourself, changes your thoughts. When stress becomes an ongoing obstacle and you're losing weight permanently because you didn't have enough time in the day to stay on track, and then you feel stressed, it's super easy to feel hopeless. It's easy to feel like a victim to your own life. And when you feel like a victim to your own life without time for your own self-care, it can also cause you to feel resentful towards others and maybe even yourself. Lack of time and too much stress can cause you to hold others in contempt, feeling like everyone else matters, but your needs do not. And when that heads over to the family domain, that's a bad recipe. So today I'm sharing a way to find more time in your schedule for staying on track no matter what. And when you use this approach, you feel less resentment, less contempt, more hope, and more empowered in your life to take actions consistently so you can lose weight permanently. The technique that I want to share with you is called the Eisenhower matrix. Maybe you've heard of that. And using it will help you to prioritize what you tackle first and then pinpoint items you might be able to cross off your list forever. I know how good that feels to cross things off my list, and I'll bet you do too. Maybe you're the same type of person. There's nothing better than that satisfaction of knowing that you got a job done and then you just cross off the list, right? You check it off, you cross it off, maybe even scratch it off. If I can be totally honest, I'm one of those people who will actually go back to my list and then write something down after the fact, just so that I can cross it off if I forgot to write it down. I know it sounds totally silly, but maybe you're that way too. Okay, back to the Eisenhower matrix, also known as the time management matrix. And yes, this is from President Eisenhower. Just like it sounds, this is a matrix or a set of variables arranged in a table like this. So imagine a square with 4 boxes. You're going to divide your prioritized and less important tasks into 4 categories or 4 quadrants, which is a simple way of saying 4 boxes. The tasks that you'll do first, the tasks you'll schedule for later, the tasks that you're going to delegate, and then the tasks that you actually delete completely. Here's how you can set this up. And I'm going to share a link to this blank Eisenhower matrix so that you can print it and download it and start using it today. And please know, this is not something I created on my own. It's actually provided by Asana. No, this is not an advertisement for them. It's just an app that I personally use in my work and my daily life for efficient and prioritized tasks. So first, draw one big square. Then divide your square into 4 boxes. Across the top, you'll label the boxes as urgent and not urgent. Then down the side, you'll label those 2 boxes as important and not important. Now you've created a matrix with the 4 variables across which you'll measure all of your tasks, weighing each one first based on its urgency, the x-axis, and then its importance, the y-axis. Urgent, important, then we've got urgent but not important, and then you've got important but not urgent. Right? We go across here. And then you have not important, not urgent. Like those are going to be the ones you delete. Urgent tasks demand your attention and need to be done ASAP. Things like returning a call for one of your clients or shopping for a dress to wear to a special event that's coming up. Or maybe getting a doctor's appointment scheduled for an annual mammogram or maybe even getting seasonal decorations down from the attic that you can decorate your house for the fall. But how do you know if something is truly urgent? It makes you feel stressed, defensive, rushed, and frazzled. That's urgent. But note that not all of those urgent tasks are critically important, like here, like getting seasonal decorations down from the attic and decorating for the season, right? Think about that. It might be urgent, but maybe not important. So your next step, take all of those urgent tasks and divide them again into two different categories, important and not important, so you can differentiate. Important tasks contribute to your long-term goals and your well-being. Clearly, seasonal decorating can have an urgency, right? But if it doesn't get done, it's not going to affect or jeopardize your well-being. So it's not important. It would go down here. But here's the sneaky thing about those important tasks. If we keep delaying them, then important tasks become urgent, like scheduling a mammogram. See, it might be semi-important right now, but it's going to become even more urgent if you put it off for too long, since you might miss an early symptom of breast cancer. So it might move from not important to important and urgent. Just imagine how not calling back a client in a timely fashion with urgency might cause you to lose their business the longer that you put off responding to their needs. So it wasn't important and urgent, but now it is. That being the case, now, place each task in this matrix depending on how you classified them around those 4 quadrants. And if you're panicked about remembering these 4 quadrants in your matrix, again, I've got an example here to share with you and also a link in the video's description. You're just going to download this so that you can access this and start your own Eisenhower matrix today. So have no fear, just click on that link in the description. I know this is going to help you, but it also takes practice. Your brain is going to offer you thoughts that everything is urgent and important. Don't believe your brain. And this is important when it comes to nutrition because it does play a part in this. If your diet heavily relies on too much stimulating protein, you might also have too much of the hormone and neurotransmitter dopamine that causes your brain just to churn and ruminate on urgent and important tasks. Balancing out your brain with complex carbs that increase the calming hormone serotonin can help calm your brain and balance that dopamine to logically and analyze tasks and not feel such a chronic urgency around all of your daily work. See, nutrition plays a part. I promise that if you use the Eisenhower matrix for just a few days, you'll start noticing fewer urgent items popping up. It will help you be more proactive in your life and less reactive. And that will help reduce so much stress. It will give you more time for the things that are truly important to you so you can feel sovereign in your life again, like your self-care, including time to prepare healthy, whole food meals that are brain and body smart to support those hormones that are also driving the stress and the feelings of urgency with those ruminating thoughts. Give it a try for a couple of weeks and see for yourself. If you're ready to do something different when it comes to managing stress and when it comes to managing your time and feeling like you have more time so you can lose weight permanently, I can absolutely help. Simply book a free discovery call where I'll help you to figure out the best plan for your permanent health, happiness, and long-term weight loss without even one more fad gimmick and no more yo-yo dieting. Also, click on the link that I'm going to include in the description and you can read all about the program I use with my private clients just like you for permanent health, happiness, and weight loss. I will see you next time. Good luck.